Hey there guys, how's it going? Dex here and welcome to this lesson. I've got a couple of things within this groove, the idea being that you sit down and learn this one exercise, but actually you've got some open hi-hat stuff, cool ghost note placement, some quick kicks, and some snare drum displacement. So one exercise, but you're kind of getting a whole load of good juicy stuff. So high efficiency practice, that's what we're going for here. So anyway, with this one, we're going to start off, we're going to split it into 4 parts. Part 1 is going to be bass drum and a hi-hat together, followed by an open hi-hat. So just one and But part 2 is going to be a snare drum and a hi-hat together, nice and loud snare drum with the hi-hat, followed by a right hand on its own, and then a left, which is a ghost note on the snare, very soft. So together, right, left, very small. So really work on that loud, using your arm, bringing your upper arm in there. Okay, and then just a little kind of dip of the wrist, just to get the small note. And then into part 3, we're going to have one of my favorite 3-note groupings, which is a hi-hat on its own, a bass drum on its own, and a bass drum and a hi-hat together. So hat, bass together, and we're working on two quick kicks, essentially. So bop, bop, which always kind of funks up a groove. And then into part 4, we're going to have hi-hat on its own, bass drum on its own, snare drum and hi-hat together. So 4. So really focusing on trying to get those kicks in between, bass drums on their own, which can always feel a little bit awkward. So part 1, and part 2, part 3, part 4, and there you have it. Put it together. Sounding pretty cool. So you can see there's a little bit of kind of individual stuff in each of those. By the way, at the end, the snare drum is displaced. That's why it's called a displaced. It's in a different place, essentially. Normally we have 1, 2, 3, 4. But this snare drum is on the and of 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it creates just this little change in a vibe. So try and get that into your grooves if you can do. But that's essentially the groove. Once you've got that, you want to be able to get into it and out of it. Try a few different fills with it. So I'm going to demonstrate it now, just in a bit of a musical context. I'll play the groove a few times. I'll put some fills with it and then just kind of manipulate it and see where we go. Basically, this is where I just have a bit of fun and give you guys an idea of where to take it. Okay, here we go. It's a good start. What's going to start a drum solo with that? Everyone's ready. Yeah. Lots of fun, cool groove, open hi-hats, ghost notes, a couple of double kicks, some displacement. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this groove yet, so it's you probably see the title underneath this video, but it's it's good for, what do we call it? Just a mashup of random stuff. Great title, it's a hook. Yeah, some people are really good at coming up with clickbait titles like the best groove you'll ever learn. I'm just like a whole load of rubbish. Yeah, that's a good name for this groove. I hope I've come up with something better by the time you're watching this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. You take care. I'll see you soon.